All right, Chase, I'm gonna fair warn you, this can be loud as f. All right. All right, welcome to Car Talks with Nathan. Today we got probably one of the most insane cars I could get my hands on. If you're new to the show, this is where me and Johnny drive a car. Johnny's gonna ask me 3 questions. It could be about business, success, mindset, and our goal is to give you some entertainment in this car, but at the same time, help you become more successful. I'm hoping that by the end of this video, you learn something new, maybe 3 things. But Johnny, we gotta start this thing. It's so freaking loud, dude. We got a full Gentani exhaust. We got the, oh dude, this car makes my heart pound, dude. All right, let's do it. You know, it's a real Lambo when the doors go up. R.I.P. eardrums.
I've never opened butterfly doors before.
Bro, just get in.
Oh, dude, it's actually very comfortable.
Yeah, dude, I got the comfort seats, all right? We gotta be comfortable in here.
Dude, it's crazy that, like, it's loud but quiet at the same time.
Oh, it's loud, bro. There's nothing quiet about this.
Oh my God, bro.
Holy shit. All right, anyways, welcome to Car Talks with Nathan. Johnny, go ahead and ask me the first question.
Bro, I lost all my thoughts right now, bro. I don't even know, dude. Oh my gosh, dude.
I told you, bro. I warned you. I've been slowly warming up Johnny to all the cars. And I'm like, Johnny, I have to save the SVJ for last. I just have to. And now you understand why.
This definitely is #1 on my list.
The drama and the rawness that this car has, there's nothing that comes close to it. I've owned a Senna. I've owned all types of things, and there's nothing that comes close to it. It's really hard to compete with it.
Give us a little tour, spec, overview of the car, dude.
I mean, it's an SVJ. That's all you need to know. The top comes off too, which is cool.
That's for another day.
That's for another day. If you know, you know. All right, hit me with the question.
Question #1. If you could go back and give your 16-year-old self, let's say a 3-minute pep talk, what would you say to yourself?
A 3-minute pep talk. That's a good question. I would tell myself the way that I label myself is my limitations in life. So if I say like, oh, I'm this type of person, or oh, I won't be successful one day, the way you label yourself is your limitations. So that's the first thing I would tell myself, because I had a lot of doubts when I was, you know, trying to build something out of my life. I had a lot of doubts, and I wouldn't say negative thoughts. I wasn't really negative, but I didn't really think I could do it. I just didn't really believe in myself. But that's one of the things that I would tell myself. The other thing I would tell myself is that working in life, like getting towards a certain destination or a goal or whatever it is, that doesn't make my life easier. It doesn't get easier. It doesn't necessarily get harder. Sometimes it gets harder, but a lot of people think like, oh, once I get the car or once I get this, my life is gonna be great, and that's just not true, because there's so many factors, there's so many, like, stuff gets harder. Like when I had 100 subscribers on YouTube, I had very basic problems, like, oh, I gotta figure out how to edit my video, I gotta figure out how to like film my video, I gotta figure out how to make like a good intro. But now, since I have millions of subscribers, I got bigger problems. I got problems like, I can't lose these people. I gotta make content so good that the audience keeps growing, even though I already have 10 million people, because otherwise they could all fade away and vanish. So the problems get more complex, they get more difficult, and I wish I would have understood that in the beginning, because I always thought that like, oh, once I get 1 million subscribers, life's gonna be easy. It's not, because now you have something to lose. So I would tell myself that. I would also tell myself that like, you gotta work really freaking hard to get where you want to go, and you're gonna have so many, like, just so many failures, so many setbacks. There was so much more failure and setbacks than what I could have ever imagined. Like, for example, it took me 574 videos for my first video to go viral. 574 videos. And by the way, these are all long form videos, no shorts. It took way longer than I thought. I thought I could do it in like 200 videos. I was like, oh man, dude, I'm gonna pump out 200 videos for the next 2 years, I'm gonna do 100 videos per year. Nah, bro, I had to like 3x that.
Question number 2. Do you ever miss the early days? Back then when it was just raw creativity without the pressure.
I do actually miss the early days because those days I look back and I think times were just a lot more simple. It's not that it was harder, but they were just more simple. Like kind of like what I just explained. The problems that I had were just so simple to solve back in the day. Back in the day, I was trying to figure out like, oh, how do I make this edit? And now I'm figuring out like, how do I train 3 editors to have the same brain that I do, but at the same time go above and beyond of my own mental limitations when it comes to editing and actually be better than me? Because if I have someone in that position that is editing my videos, they should be better than me at editing. Otherwise, I would just do it myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now my problems are way more complex. They're way more difficult to solve. And back in the day, all my problems were just simple. Like, they're still hard to solve. I'm not saying they're easy problems, but they were just simple and the solutions were simple. So that's one of the things I miss about the old days. Times were just more simple, that's all.
So now that you're at this level, what do you think the difference is between building a lifestyle and building a legacy?
I mean, I think a lifestyle is something relatively easy to build compared to a legacy. A legacy is something so good that when you pass on in this world, that there's still things standing. You know what I mean? That's very hard to do. I don't think I've even done that yet. I mean, I think some people might think I've done that, but I don't think I've done that. I mean, building a legacy is building something like what Walt Disney did. That's a legacy. Like, that's something that's gonna last a really, really long time. And to be honest, not a lot of people want to build a legacy. You don't have to build a legacy. Building something very, very valuable is important. But if I'm being completely honest, when we pass away and leave this world, no one's gonna remember you. I'm just being honest. Didn't the Pope just pass away like a couple months ago?
Yeah.
No one's talking about him, right?
Yeah.
Everyone has moved on. I'm just being honest. It's a hard thing to understand, but like, everyone has moved on. And that's the Pope. Like, that's one of, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So I say this because if you have friends or family or any people that are saying you can't do something, or you are afraid to go do something great in life because you think you're gonna get judged or whatever, when you're gone, no one's gonna care. Like, I'm just being honest. I know it's like a hard thing, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. Like, the Pope was literally, I mean, look at the things he did, look at his legacy, and he's been passed away for what? Has it been like a couple months maybe? I don't know, 6 months, 4 months?
I think less than that, dude.
Less than that?
Maybe, I don't know.
Dude, I haven't heard anyone talk about him. I mean, like, of course, we're still remembering his legacy, but like, my point is people move on. Forget what people think about you, make your dreams big, 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 and go after them, because you only have one life to live. That's one of the biggest things that motivated me when I started YouTube, is I told myself I only have one life to live, and if I don't get a freaking car like this, bro, if I don't, like, I'm a big car guy, so this stuff really motivated me. But take whatever motivates you and use it every single day. It doesn't have to be a car. It could be a house. It could be financial freedom. It could be maybe you want to travel the world with your friends and family and spoil them on crazy awesome vacations. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But use that as motivation, because I use this as motivation. I thought about this every single day. Even on the hard days where I didn't feel like getting up and recording videos, I thought about this. I really did. I'm a car guy. I've been a car guy my whole life. I'm obsessed with this. Every single morning I look at cars for sale. I've been doing it for 13 years. I will never stop. It's just, I don't know, it's in my DNA, I guess, or something. I just love cars, and they motivate me so much. They motivate me a ton. There's still so many cars I want to get in the future. But yeah, I think that's my words of advice.
I kind of want to bounce off that motivation that you just talked about right now.
Yeah.
Because what do you actually feel or think about when you're like, you know, when you see the car and then ignite something in you, you know?
I think about how hard the person worked to get that car, and then I think about myself and I ask myself, have I been working hard? And usually the question is, yeah, I've kind of been working hard, but honestly, someone that gets a car like this is probably working twice as hard as I am. So then I buckle back down, I refocus, and I get back to work. And there's something that just excites me about cars that just put a level of fire in me like nothing else. I don't know why, but it's just, I can't really explain it, but if you get a large amount of motivation, it doesn't matter what it is. Even if it's materialistic, it does not matter. If you get a large amount of motivation for something, use it to its fullest extent. Use all of it. Materialistic things have always motivated me very, very heavily, but make sure that the materialistic things are not because of other people. They are things you truly want, even if you didn't have your friends and all the people surrounding you. Because if there was like for example, if I removed every single person from planet Earth, I'd still be whipping this car. Like this would still motivate me like crazy.
That's a bar.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was 4 questions.
4?
Yeah, that was 4 questions.
Dang, dude, that's fresh. All right, well, me and Johnny are gonna go get some food. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. We post videos like this every single week on the channel, and we'll see you next week.
Give us a little rev right now to close it out.
Nah, dude, there's too much. There's too many cars. There's an old lady behind me right now, dude. If you rev this car, it shoots like fireballs. The truck behind me, I might melt his bumper. You know, I gotta be respectful to the elderly around here.